Hi, good morning. Happy to see you. Lovely. Okay, guys, so I hope you had a nice morning. Let's wait just a minute more. Can you hear me? If you can type in if you can hear me. You can see you're still connecting. Okay. Let's... Hi. Hi, Bunny. Was that you who wrote to me on Instagram? I thought there was someone and I didn't write back. All right, guys, if you can write, just type in if you can hear me. Yes, perfect. Okay, so my name is Megan, to Fanny, who doesn't know me yet. Just before this is a beginner's class in English, and just before we begin, I would like to tell you that if you want, you can switch your camera on so that I can see you. Obviously, it's not exactly the same as in studio, but then I can still maybe give you a few tips. We will start with a short meditation, and then it's going to be a basic vinyasa practice with a relaxation. I'll switch off the music, and then because it's going to, you're gonna hear me better. So let's sit comfortably with your legs cross-legged. Okay. And we're going to have one heel in front of another. And then you might want to press on your thighs gently. And bring your shoulders really close to your ears. And then inhale. Hold the breath. And exhale. And we'll do a few times like this. You can close your eyes while you do this, and we'll just start with a few exercises to bring us closer to our body. Inhale. Keep it up. You can feel a little bit of tension, but don't tense anything too much. And then exhale. And bring your shoulders together one more time. Inhale. Stretch out. And exhale. Okay, last one. Inhale. Hold the breath now. As you hold the breath, think of focusing between your eyebrows. Feel a little bit of tension there and energy going there. And exhale, relax. Okay. Now we're going to roll a wrist. We're going to have both of the wrists in front of us and try rolling them outside, but really slowly, so that nothing moves but your wrists. Only your wrists move. And then as you do it, look in front of you and let your gaze be at 30 degrees. So it's really just like in front of me here. And then continue rolling the palms, and it will take a minute before our mind can really settle before the practice. Feel every movement of your palms. And let your gaze be at one spot only. And slowly reverse the movement. Now, if it's not too difficult, bring your attention to your breath. So we're not really meditating, but we're getting into a slightly different state where we're really conscious of what we're doing, and we're also conscious of the breath. So the first is your whole body, the way it moves. The second is your gaze, which is just at one point, but relaxed. And then there is the breath. And I want you to focus on your breath and try making the movement maybe even slower if that helps. A few more like this. And adding one more thing. This is your spine. So our spine is erect. Feel your head going up to the ceiling and your tailbone going down. And slowly now, bring your thumbs and index finger together in a chin mudra and place both of your palms on your knees like so, without doing anything to the gaze. Now bring your attention to your breath again. Inhale and exhale, gazing at one point. Relax both of your arms. And now we're going to synchronize the breath and the movement. Starting with the right hand, you can look at me first. I'm still keeping my gaze. And with an inhale, I'm bringing the arm very slowly around the height of my face. And with an exhale, I'm bringing it down. And try doing this a couple of more times together with me. Inhale. Feel every movement of your right arm and relax your left arm at the same time. Exhale. Put it down. Very slowly. And inhale. Spine erect, gaze still. And exhale. Slowly put it down. Now inhale. Hold the breath for a few seconds. And exhale. Still keeping your eyes just slightly open. Bring your attention to your body. Feel your whole body. Relax both of your hands. See how easy you can keep your attention at one spot without any disturbances, even if you hear any sounds on the outside. And then we'll bring the attention to the breath again. And we'll raise the left hand 3 times. Slowly with the breath. Inhale. And exhale. Through the nose. Inhale. And exhale through the nose. If you have any thoughts or any feelings in the body, just allow them to be. Last one, inhale. Hold. And exhale. Very slowly and gently. And now close your eyes, relax both of your palms. You can put your palms on your knees. And one last time, we'll bring the attention to the breath just for a minute or so. Just feeling the inhalation and exhalation. Now, together with this breath, notice the shape of your body. So we're going to do a vinyasa practice with asanas. Every pose, if you're new, is to be held without any movement. So you're going to be still just like you are now. In each pose, you can look at me first if you don't know it. And then follow with your body, trying to make the same shape and stay as still as possible, bringing to your imagination, to your body, it's the same feeling that you have now of total stillness and peace and relaxation. And with your eyes closed, we're going to relax the body even more for another 3 breaths, relaxing the groins, the abdomen area. 1. Now relaxing your shoulders, your ears, your neck. 2. And relaxing your scalp, your forehead, your brain. And 3. Bringing a gentle smile on your face and gratitude for the fact that you've woken up today and that we get to share this time and practice together. What a beautiful and graceful day it is. We're going to chant the Om mantra 3 times, bringing our palms together. It's the symbol, the ultimate sound in Hinduism and in yoga, the most important sound. And you can also feel the vibration of the sound in the body. So inhale through your nose. And exhale. And we're going to open the eyes and stand on the front of the mat. You can stand at the front of the mat. I'm going to stand in the middle so that you can see me better. We'll start with a short warm-up. So bring your legs apart. And the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to throw our fingers like so. And you can relax your whole body. As you can see, I'm moving also my legs. Really shaking off. So these few exercises, just have fun with this. Feel like you're throwing out anything that's no longer necessary. And up and down. Up and down. Okay. And now bring your palms up. And we're going to jump, like do some jumping jacks. A few more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and conclude. All right, bring your attention to your body. The last one, we're going to stretch the torso. Inhale. Bring your palms to your elbows. Bring your feet apart. And then one of the cleansing breaths, also Kapalabhati, is exhaling through the nose like so. As you can tell, my belly's moving in. So try that a couple of times, a few times. Try that for yourself. You can bring your palm on your belly. Kapalabhati. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. I cannot hear you, but I trust that it's well. Keep your elbows, and we're going to move left and right without jerks because we're just starting, so don't pull anything. Keep safe with the sound, with Kapalabhati. Okay, and a few faster. Bringing your arms up, stretching up, and exhale. Okay, the last warm-up exercise that we're gonna do, we're going to bring our feet slightly wider than the mat, and we're going to squat down explosively with a sound to throw out the negative energy, like so. Ha! And we're going to do this 5 times. Inhale, go ahead. Ha! And conclude. And bringing the feet together. And bringing the whole attention within now. Feeling your heartbeat. If it's faster than before. And feeling, as in the beginning, the whole body. Feel your whole body. And we're going just to take in the still mountain pose. 3 breaths here. Very consciously. 1, 2, 3. And with the next one, gently opening the eyes. Okay. The first pose that we're going to do, it's a balancing pose. It's called Vrikshasana, tree pose. Stand on your left leg, bring your right foot like so. If you're flexible, you can bring it to half lotus. And I cannot see, Yoka I know, but Vani I cannot see you, but if, so I'm not sure, I don't know how advanced you are, but if there is any problem with the balance, sometimes we all have this problem, you can just bring your foot here, yeah? And we're bringing the leg outside. Bringing the palms together, focusing on the tip of your nose. If it's difficult, focus in front of you. And staying absolutely still as if you were frozen, just for a few seconds. And with the next inhalation, break the pose gently and switch the sides. Go to your right, bring your palms together, both palms touching. Elongate your spine and bring your body to a total stillness. Focus on stillness, one pointed attention. And you can notice your breath, inhale and exhale. Like an Om sound, you can imagine an Om sound also with an inhale and exhale if it's easy for you. And breaking the pose slowly. We're going to inhale here and exhale. Still staying with legs apart, we're going to do a dancer's pose, bringing the leg close to our chest. We're going to grab the heel. If this is too difficult, you can keep it like so and open your leg to the side. The leg is going to be open to the side, and we're going to try and straighten the leg. So the most important thing is the balance, so that your buttock is working and you're really pressing with your heel, with your whole sole of the foot into the ground. It takes quite a lot of practice. As you can see, even I am moving. But if you can, straighten your knee, straighten your leg, and keep it like so. Or you can keep it lower, like this, yeah? And work on your balance here. Find stillness in every pose. Slowly bring your foot to the ground. Okay. Take a moment to recollect your breath. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale gently. Okay. We're going to do the exact same thing on the second side. So bringing our attention to the right foot and the right leg. First, lift off, see if you have a good balance. Then bring your knee close to your chest and open the knee to the side. And now the most important thing, become absolutely still. You can imagine the Om sound. And the power of the mantra, there brings certain energy of elevation. It changes our emotions and feelings when we place our attention there. And slowly bringing the knee down. Both of the legs down. And 2 inhales and exhales here. Inhale. And exhale. One more, relaxing the palms of your hands. Inhale. And exhale. Bring relaxation to your chest and to your face. Now please stand at the back of your mat with both of your feet touching. The next one is also going to be a balancing pose called a balancing T-pose. I'm going to grab my wrist and leave it on my back. The left leg is coming forward, and I'm going to tilt forward so that my body is parallel to the floor. If you cannot do it, you can bend your leg slightly and then try working from there. So for example, you can lean first and have your leg bend, and then you can lift your leg. And it can be, initially it can be just a little, and then you will work on your balance. Keep the gaze at one place, attention on your breath. Inhale, Om, and exhale. And slowly come down. Bring your feet together. Change the palms behind you. And right leg comes forward. Place the whole of your sole of your right foot onto the mat, and with an exhalation, move down. Keep your body in one straight line, both of the hips facing down. Relax your face. And go with the sound. Inhale, and as you exhale, come down. Okay, very nice. Relaxing here just for one breath. And we're going to lie down for 2 breaths in Shavasana, which is a corpse position. I'm going to go ahead. Lie down, palms facing the ceiling. Deep inhalation and exhalation. One long deep inhale and exhale. Bringing my arms above the head, and I'm going to come to a sitting position. Crossing the legs in front, I'm going to jump back to a plank. And now I'll lower my knees to a bowing position like this. Then cobra. And downward facing dog. And we'll stay here for around 5 breaths. And I want you to think of pushing off with your hands. And one more time, becoming completely still. So become completely still in this position. The backs of my knees are really flexible, but if you don't have this range of motion, you can bend your knees so that your thighs are really close to the belly. Bringing stillness to the whole position. Last one. Looking in front of the hands, and with an inhale, place the right foot between your palms, close to your right palm. Bring your left knee onto the mat. The left toes are tucked, and we're going to twist to the right side. Right palm goes around the waist. Inhale, and as you exhale, twist from the belly up so that your left eye is looking on your right shoulder, and this is really important. And stay here, keeping the gaze in one place. Let your body be completely still just for a few breaths and come back to the center. Now we're going to stretch the knee and stretch the left hand. You can look at me first and then come into the same position. Parsvakonasana. The right hand is going to be placed in the same way. Now I'm going to place my left foot on the mat. The whole left foot is on the mat, around 45 degrees. And the left hand is facing that direction. And look, my gaze is here. And slowly coming down, bringing the knee onto the mat. Bringing both of the palms onto your thigh. And now we're going to work with the hips so that this thigh is getting a nice stretch and the leg is going to be flat on the mat. So we'll stay here for a few breaths, looking at the tip of the nose. And now interlace your fingers so that only the index fingers stay. And roll your shoulders back. And your head can look slightly up. If this is too much, then just return to the previous pose. Also, if this is too much, you can stay more like here and feel the stretch. So work with your body wherever it is at this point. And coming to complete stillness for a few breaths. Relaxing here. Now we're going to tuck the toe again. Relax for 1 or 2 breaths. And we're going to twist again. This time it's a more intense twist. So bring your leg closer, inhale, lift your left arm, exhale, bring it here. Now inhale, make a fist. With an exhale, push with your fist. You can stay here, I'm going to stay here, but you can also lift your knee and straighten the knee. So pick your option. I'm going to do an easier option and look towards the ceiling. Last breath and slowly releasing the pose. Bringing left and right arm in front of us. And we're going to go to a child's position for a few breaths. Bringing both of your feet together, both of your palms on the floor, and release your hands so that they're to the sides of your body and your forehead is like so, resting gently. And now we're just learning to relax and really rest in one position for 5 breaths. Feel the gentle inhale and exhale at your lower back. Feel your buttocks coming closer to your heels. Relax your shoulders. And for the last couple of breaths, just inhale and exhale through your nose. Notice an inhale and exhalation through your nose. And now bringing your palms to the front, stretching the body like so. Stretching the body. As you keep this position, feel like your buttocks are want to stretch towards your heels. So here I'm more towards the front, and now with my fingers I'm pushing off. And now this part of the body is having a stretch. And we're going to stay here for a few breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now coming to the kneeling position, and we're going to do the same sequence on the other side. So I'll come here so that you can see me better. You stay where you are. Left knee comes forward. 90-degree angle. The other foot is tucked. Left hand comes around, and the right palm is just on the thigh. Inhale, and with an exhalation, gently twist to the left. Right eye is looking on the left shoulder. And shoulders relaxed and the shoulders slightly down. Last breath in this position. And coming forward gently, placing left palm on the outside of the left foot. Now placing the whole of the right foot onto the mat, stretch. Feel the stretch of the whole side of the body. And stay in a complete stillness. And you can mentally repeat Om with every breath. And gently come back to the front. Bring your knee to the mat. Lower your foot. And we're going to do a gentle back stretch again. So again, you can stay just here. You can play another variation for beginners. You can tuck your tailbone down so that you're protecting your lower back. And then you can just move your
Open up your chest and stay here so that you really feel it. The shoulders are rolled down the waist from the ears. And you stay here, or otherwise, if you're feeling more flexible, if you've done it a few times, release the first fingers and look up. So all these positions opening the chest, they have a really great effect on our mood. When our chest is open, we feel more expansive. There's more room also for the breath. It's completely still, last 2 breaths. And slowly coming down with your hands, bringing your foot or your knee closer. And we're going to stretch to the left this time. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, coming down. Now I'm going to leave my foot, but you remember that you can bring your knee up. Inhale, make a fist. Exhale, look up. If you have a neck problem, you can also look down here. But it's better to look towards the direction that you're stretching. And slowly exhale, release both of your palms. Bring your knees together. And we're coming again to the child's pose. You have an option. You can bring your palms as you did before, or you can place one fist on top of another and bring your forehead here. And we're going to relax. While you're in this position, just stay with your inhalation and exhalation, fully relaxing the whole body and the abdomen area. And now slowly lifting your head, bringing your palms here, and we're going to stretch down. So leaving the whole arms straight, and look at my hands. All of the fingers are spread, and I'm gluing them to the mat. And you can do it a few times so that you really feel the fingers glued to the mat. Glue them to the mat and relax. Now do it a few times and relax. So notice that I'm pushing it off, yeah? So in the downward facing dog, I'm pushing it off. Can you feel this? When you push it off, you should immediately feel the back stretch. This is also what's happening with the downward facing dog. Let's do that a couple of more times. 1, relax. 2, and relax. And with the third one, we're going to go into the downward facing dog and for 5 breaths, and then we're going to sit. So, tucking the toes and pushing off with the hands looking towards the navel. You can straighten your knees. You can just do for a few times. You can bend right and left knee, stretching the backs of your knees. And stay in one position, feeling the stretching here as you push off with the heels of your hands. And stay absolutely still. Focus on the breath. Close your eyes. Place your attention in the middle of your eyebrows for a few seconds. And very slowly and gently look to the front, and you can either jump or walk to the front, yeah? Or you can walk and jump. And we're going to first sit and then lie down onto the mat. We're going to do a shoulder stand sequence, which I'm going to show you first, because when you're upside down, it's really difficult to look, and it's not healthy because you shouldn't twist your neck once you're upside down. So I'm going to show the whole thing, so please just watch for it for the time being, and then we'll do it together. The first thing, we're going to lie down in Shavasana. Both of the palms are going to be facing the ceiling, and you'll relax the body for 1 or 2 breaths. Completely relaxed. Now, we're going to get straight into the shoulder stand. If you can do it, then it's perfect. If you have a period or you have a neck problem, then you'll just go to Viparita Karani, which is the legs are facing the ceiling, and this is 90-degree angle here. So that's the easy version. Now the full version, I'm going to bring my shoulders, and forearms actually, as close to the body as possible, and place my legs up, slightly pointed. As you can see, my chin is close to my sternum, but there should be no tension. And you can look at the tip of your nose. We're going to stay here for several seconds. And then you can either, using both of your legs, go down, or you can just bend your knees and go one leg at a time. Even if you're just here, it's okay. Try and really use your hands to help you out with this. If you're flexible, then you're going to go to Halasana, yeah? And do not twist your head. Stay with your heads the same, in a straight line, looking at the tip of your nose. When you're feeling comfortable, you can close your eyes and focus in between the eyebrows. The third position, we're going to bend the knees, 1 and 2, bringing both of the feet close to one another, and then you can stay here. Another option is to place your hands like this, so that you have more weight. And then we're going to come back, roll down to the mat. You can do it 1 knee at a time and roll, or keeping the closer you keep your knees, the easier it will be to roll. If you're strong, then keep your legs straight until you touch the mat. And here we're going to relax. The last thing that we're going to do, in the sequence, we're going to bend the knees and do a low bridge, yeah? As you can tell, my fingers are touching the heels. With an inhalation, I'm going to lift the hips up and still keeping the chin close to the sternum. We're going to stay for several seconds there before coming down and relaxing. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's do this. Let's lie down together on the mat and take a long inhale through the pores of the skin. Inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. And bring your legs together. Bring your legs up and focus on your nose. You can close your eyes. Focus in between your eyebrows when you close your eyes. And maintain your body in total stillness. I'm going to watch you so that you can hear me say it. So stay in Sarvangasana in shoulder stand. Try and bring your hips and your ankles in one line, looking at one point for several seconds. Yeah, and then slowly release your legs behind your head to a Halasana position. Keep your head in the exact same position as it was before. Look at the tip of your nose. We're going to stay here for several seconds, around 5 breaths. Feel your hips going up to the ceiling. Relaxing the breath, mentally repeat Om a few times. And now slowly and gently bend your knees. Bend your knees so that they hug, or that they intend to hug your shoulders, keeping your feet together, your feet touching behind your head. Staying still, feel the curve of your spine. Your spine should be slightly curved. You can help yourself with your hands, pushing the hips up without ever hurting your body. Feel where you are, what is appropriate for today. And for the last 10 seconds, focus in between your eyebrows in stillness. And now, slowly and gently, bring your knees together and your feet together if you can. And take as long time as you need to lower down completely your legs to a Shavasana position, to a lying down corpse pose again. For 2 breaths before we do the low bridge, yeah? We're staying in Shavasana. Take 1 deep breath. Imagine that you're pouring, that the energy is pouring through the pores of your skin, and exhale. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Yeah, relax your face and now bend your knees. Place your fingers close to your heels. Relax the upper part of your body and inhale. Your hips up. And now we're going to interlace the fingers underneath the buttocks. Look at the tip of the nose. And staying absolutely still. Bring your hips even higher than your chest. And slowly exhale, release your hands and bend your knees. Yeah, we're going to rock forward and backward, coming to a sitting position, and we're going to, before we come to a forward stretch, I hope that your back is okay, that you don't have any injuries. If you have, then obviously don't do this. If not, we're going to let the head loose here and then roll back. Make sure that there's nothing behind you. 7 times. Yeah, 7 times. So let's go ahead, roll back. 1. Vigorously. 2. 3. 4. 5. 2 more. 6. And 7. Okay, now you should end up being on your both buttocks, placing now your toes on the mat, your heels up, and we're going to do an easy boat pose. Easy Navasana. Easy meaning I'm not going to stretch my whole legs, I'm just going to stretch them so the calves are parallel to the mat. You can keep your hands here. If it's too difficult, you can even do 1 leg at a time, 3 breaths each. So 3 breaths here and 3 breaths here, and then relax. If not, this is more difficult, and focus on your belly button. And the second leg, or stay where you are. Mentally repeat Om as you breathe in and out. And relax your foot. Okay. Now gently bring your legs forward. Bring your forehead to your knees like this. slowly roll up. And we're going to do last two asanas. The first one is an introduction to a headstand. If you're very good at headstand, it's easy for you. You can also do a headstand, but the easy version, which has similar benefits of an inverted position, meaning that your legs can rest and that the blood is circulating better in your brain, is Shavasana. So I'm showing first, I'm bringing my top of the head here, and then I want to bring the knees as close as possible. My heels are together, and I'm trying to catch here. And then lifting my butt up. And staying here for maybe 40 seconds. If this is not possible, you can also grab your calves. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this for around 40 seconds, bringing the head down, the top of the head, placing the remain absolutely still. And slowly release your hands. And we're going to lie in child's pose for a little while. Take rest. You can also use your fist to tap the places that feel a little bit tense. Also, when we're making a sound, although it sounds funny, we're releasing a lot of tension. When you're making a sound, your belly loosens up. Automatically, your face loosens up as well. Okay, and now bring your palms to the front. Jump to the front. Bring your heels together. We're going to do a Paschimottanasana, easy version of forward stretch. My knees are together, they're bent. My feet are together. I'm placing my hands on my calves. As you can see, my belly button is going to touch the thighs. Inhale, straighten the spine. Exhale. And staying completely still, focus either in between your eyebrows or on your Muladhara chakra, which is at the base of your spine. If you're flexible, you can straighten your knees only to the point that's comfortable. For the last two breaths, you can swap the grip and let your head come down. Let your forehead touch the knees, yeah? Remembering each pose is like a picture of our gratitude for what we were feeling just in the beginning. And the last breath in here, stretching your knees, coming up. And relax just for a couple of breaths. One long inhale and a gentle exhalation. Last one, inhale and exhale. The last one is a twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Watch me first, and then we can do it together. Bending the right foot, the right knee, putting the right foot close to the calf, like almost so that it's touching the calf. Now this can be flexed or this can be slightly pointed. I'm sitting on my sit bones, so I'm not leaning behind. The right hand is behind me. The left hand, as much as I can, it's twisted here. You can keep it here if this is easier, yeah? And with an exhalation, I'm gonna look on the right shoulder and stay here for around 6 breaths. So let's go ahead, let's bend the knees. If you haven't yet, place the foot, the right foot is touching the mat. Right hand behind me, elongate the spine, inhale, and as we exhale, twist to the side. Left eye looking on the right shoulder and slightly deepening the twist. And finally, relax. Relax both of your legs gently. Bring your attention to the front and change sides. Right leg is straight, left knee bent. Open up your chest slightly, roll your shoulders backward. Put your left palm behind you, right arm up, inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Right eye on the left shoulder. Feel the twist from the belly button up. Feel that the twists are amazing. One of the best and simplest poses. A couple more breaths here. Attention on the breath. Mentally repeat Om. And with an exhalation, come back to the center. We're going to do a short relaxation, guided relaxation. So please find a comfortable position in Shavasana. If you have a blanket, you can grab a blanket, put something underneath your head as well. So go ahead and lie down. And just before we start the relaxation, I want you to bring your hands and your legs up and tense them as much as you can. Tense your whole body for a few seconds, tense it as much as you can, and then relax, let it drop softly onto the floor. As you come into the relaxation, notice the stillness of your body. Notice the stillness of your breath moving in and out of your nose, flushing out all impurities, flushing out all the tensions from your body, physical, mental, emotional. Feel the breath washing over you like a wave. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. We're going to go to the right foot first. Place your attention on your right foot. Feel it tingling, relaxing. Opening to the right side. Your calf and your right knee. Your right thigh and your right hip. The whole right side of the body. Now, your right hand, all of the fingers tingling, vibrating, charging with prana, with the energy. The best that there is being pulled into those places. Your right elbow, forearm, shoulder, and the upper arm. Now imagine the right side of your body completely dead and move to your left foot, ankle, left knee, calf, left thigh, and left hip.
Feel it relaxing into the floor. Let those muscles loosen up now. Feel the loosening of your left side of the body, your left hand, forearm, elbow, upper arm, and the whole left side of the body. Your attention is like a magnet, pulling the healing forces towards your body, where it needs it most. It knows where it wants to go. Now the back, the lower back, middle back, upper back. Your neck, your face, and your scalp. Now imagine your whole body like in a deep sleep. Leave it to itself. It will take another minute to completely recharge. Imagine yourself existing without the body, like in a deep sleep. Only a small part of consciousness remains. Can you be without the body just for a few seconds, without using your body? Now go deep, deep inside to your heart center, where spiritual heart is located. The best that there is, the best portion of God that dwells in us. Become one with that portion of God with every breath. Subtler than an atom. Gently. Manobuddhahankara Chittanaham Nacha Shrotra Jive Nacha Brahmane Nacha Vyoma Purminate Chuna Vayu Chidananda Rupe Shivoham Shivoham. Now slowly return to your body consciousness. Take 2 long inhales, pulling more energy to your body. Inhale and exhale. 1 more inhale and exhale. With the next inhale, hold your breath for a few seconds and release. And you might stretch your arms over your head and slowly and very gently open your eyes as if you were just waking up, turning to the right side of the body. Taking a minute to sit up, to come back to a sitting position. Nice. Bring your palms together, rubbing the arms, the palms. Okay, placing it on the fingers. Slightly touching your eyes, like little circles, to wake them up, and patting your back underneath the shoulders. Okay. Last one. Inhale, stretch up,
Exhale, palms together in front of your chest. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. He will chant for the closing. Inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May all beings be happy and free from suffering. May we cherish no ill feelings towards each other. Thank you for your time, for yourself, and for us sharing this beautiful time together. I hope you have a wonderful day. See you next time, next week. If you have anyone to share this with, I'd be very grateful. Namaste. Ciao.